In grammar, we have which chapters are left?
Which what?
In grammar, which chapters are left? Vocabularies today will complete it, na?
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, good morning, children. We are going to do page 117, exercise G
Good
today.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So we're going to do similes. We've done similes as a chapter earlier. So who's going to tell me what are similes?
May I say?
Yeah. Yeah, Aryan.
Ma'am, in which we use use their habits like as fast as a hare or rabbit,
So
as tall as a giraffe.
Like my item. Ma'am, can I say the definition?
we use it as a comparison, right? We use the
Yes,
adjective
ma'am.
as a comparison. We use the quality as a comparison. So if something is tall, how tall it is. If something is white, how white it is. If something is black, how black it is. Like with what can we compare it with something similar? Yes, Dhruvi had to say something.
No, ma'am, I was just saying that can I say the definition of simile?
Yeah, tell me.
Simile is a sentence that compare one thing to another.
Compares one thing to another. Yeah. So simile is an expression that describes something by comparing it with something else using an adjective and the word like or as. So we say as black as dash. So what is it? As black as,
Hair,
what is blackest?
hair,
What?
hair,
Ma'am, bol.
What is
hair.
that?
Ma'am, hair,
No.
night,
People don't,
hair.
most of the people don't have black hair. You cannot compare with hair. What is
Black
black?
color.
Night,
Ma'am,
black night,
black.
black
Ma'am, black.
crow.
Night. Dark.
Thing, thing. As black as coal. You've seen coal,
Cool.
charcoal,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
I have read
as
this one, as black as
and as white
snow.
as
As
snow,
white as
as
milk.
white as snow, as white as milk is also compared. As white as milk and as white as snow. Please switch off your mics. And as cute as, you know what is cute compared to? As cute as a
Baby.
very
Baby.
Puppy.
I'm puppy. Puppy. Baby rabbit.
who, it is a very unusual comparison. Even I don't understand why they compare it to this. So think of
Ma'am,
something. It is as cute as a
Ma'am, I told you one thing it is. It like I had read this yesterday only. Like I was free, so I read I was having a fairy tale book. So I read the Snow White story in it. So it was like I had a daughter white as snow with lips as red as blood and hair as black as coal. That's why I knew it because yesterday only I read this.
so these are similes. They're comparing the adjectives with similes.
Ma'am,
So
as cute
it is
as
yeah,
cute as
Adish
panda.
wants to try. You can't even think of what it is.
Ma'am, you are frozen.
It is a
Ma'am,
very
button. As
Cool
cute
down.
as a button. As as cute as a button.
Ma'am,
Ma'am.
someone
Catherine, ma'am. I think she has some problem. She will.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, as cute is a button.
As cute as a button. Yeah, as cute as a button. Okay. So see the similes which are given here. As light as a feather. So feather is very light, no? It just slides through the air. So it says as light as a feather, as busy as a bee. What is the, why are they comparing the bee to busy?
Ma'am, because bee is
Ma'am,
very
because
busy.
bees are very busy.
Why? What do they do the whole day?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
the whole
they,
day they have to roam and collect honey and make their hexagons and make a honeycomb.
honey.
They don't collect. See, they don't, if you've read it in science, how do bees make honey? They don't collect honey and store it in their honeycomb.
and they take from the juice of flower. We call it.
Yes. So they suck the juice of flowers, which has a proper name to it, which has a proper term to it.
Yes,
It's
ma'am. I
called
have
nectar. What is it called?
Nectar, yeah.
Nectar. So they collect the nectar and then they take it to their honeycomb and then they prepare the honey. So that's the reason they are called honey bees. They're not just called bees, they're called honey bees. And
And
they
they
just
also make a song from honey.
Hmm. So that's why they are called as busy as a bee because the whole day they do this only. So we have similes given here as fit as a fiddle, as hot as fire, as wise as an owl, as brave as a lion. What do you braveness is always compared with lion.
Lion.
Cool, as cool as a cucumber, as cold as ice. What is uh, cold? Ice is the coldest, right? So that's why it's compared to a ice. Okay. Now this there is a paragraph given there. What?
I was asking a question that why it is written as cool as a cucumber.
Because cucumbers are very cool. You've seen cucumbers. You've seen when people do facials, they keep cucumber on their eyes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
So
it gives
they
a small rest on our eyes.
they keep the cucumbers on their eyes, so it gives them coolness. It relaxes the eyes. Even if you people feel that your eyes are paining, take a cucumber from the fridge and take 2 rounds, put it on your eyes, and just relax.
I've
for
tried it.
15
It's like the eyes get cool when it's paining, or sometimes after class, like I feel little. So
You should
I
do it.
that so one day I've done that. It was feeling like I was feeling very cool in that eye, in the eye,
Relax.
like
Yeah.
eyes.
You should try it. It's not just, yeah, you can do it any day, anytime. It's not harmful at all. It will give you a soothing effect. Okay. It was in the middle of summer and the weather was dash. So how is the weather usually?
And hot as fire, hot
The
as fire.
weather usually. Vivan, Vivan. I want Vivan to answer. Nobody will say the answer yes like this unanimously. Children, very bad. Vihan is there or not?
Ma'am, let me
Vihan
check. Wait a minute.
is not there. Yeah, he's not there. Vivan, you answer please. Vivan,
Yes, ma'am. What is question,
where is your book?
ma'am?
It's page 117, Vivan. I want you to answer the first blank.
It was in the middle of summer and the weather was
How is the weather? You have to use one of the similes which are given in the box
as hot as
above.
fire.
As hot as fire. So weather is compared to, it was so hot that it's being compared to fire. So one Monday morning, Sarah woke up shivering. So when we shiver, what are we? Tejasvi. Tejasvi. She was dash. She
Yes, ma'am.
was number two. She was
Ma'am,
so quiet. Put your mic off.
On Monday morning, Sarah woke up shivering. She was a brave as a lion, a fit as a field, a hot as a fire, a wish, a cool as a cucumber, ma'am.
Pranshu wanted to answer. Pranshu, answer this.
ma'am, as cold as ice.
As cold as ice. She was so. When someone shivers, what it is, what it can be compared to. When we shiver, when do we shiver? We shiver when we feel cold. Yeah.
Cold.
So it is as cold as ice. Number three, Dhruvi. Her mother
No,
was
ma'am.
dashed and she did not panic.
Her mother was as cool as cucumber and she did not panic.
So
Ma'am,
what does it mean here when we say as cool as cucumber? Yes, Advika.
ma'am, it should be the weather was as cool as ice and Sarah was feeling as hot as fire. Because when we have fever, we are very hot.
Both can be, yeah, both can be interchanged. When we are sick,
No,
when we
ma'am.
have fever, we sometimes feel cold because we are
Ma'am,
very
that she was shivering. Ma'am, it is
cold.
middle of summer.
So that's why she is comparing the fever to as hot as fire. So that's why I'm telling that both are correct. Fever can also be, she can say that her body was feeling as hot as fire. That means she had so much of fever that her body was so hot.
Ma'am,
Both
but
can
she
be.
was shivering.
Ma'am, can
Here
I say
it
why
will
did
not
it
come.
came
No,
as cool as
here
cucumber?
it will not come. Okay. Dhruvi, yeah, why is it said that it is as cool as a cucumber here?
Because ma'am, I want means I say why it is compared to cucumber because
No, no,
cucumber
no.
have
What is the relation between the
oh okay
simile and the sentence?
um her mother okay the her mother was not panicking, she was cool
Yes,
that nothing
her
will happen to her.
mother, right. Her mother did not panic. She stayed cool. That my daughter has so much of fever, but she stayed cool. How cool? As cool as a cucumber. So you're understanding why we are using these similes at these places. You need to understand the sentence and the comparison which is being done here. Okay. She took Sarah to the hospital for a checkup. The doctor there was Dash. So how was the doctor? Nishika.
Yes, ma'am. The doctor there was as wise as an owl.
As wise as an owl. He examined Sarah thoroughly and even gave her an injection. But the little girl did not scream and was Dash. Darshanavla is back. Please answer this. Just be mic off, please. The Sonavla, please answer this one. But the little girl did not scream and was dashed.
Ma'am, his mic and camera both are off.
Both are
Ma'am,
off, yeah. Rudra,
ma'am,
answer this, please.
Ma'am, she was brave brave as lion.
She was as brave as a lion. Correct. The doctor gave her medicines, and in a week, she was dashed. I want this to Rishika to
ma'am,
answer.
Advika.
Right. Rishika.
Yes ma'am.
Hmm.
As fit as fiddle.
Yeah, that is the only one which is left. So it is as fit
Fiddle.
as fiddle. Okay. So we are done with this chapter. Do you remember, children? Uh,
Excuse me, ma'am.
hmm,
Ma'am, what is fiddle?
Ma'am, that was my question.
what?
What is
I
fiddle?
wanted to ask that question only. What is a fiddle?
Fiddle means that we are
Ma'am, how?
restless, or um, we are always active. It means we are always active, fiddling. I tell you, stop fiddling with your buttons on the mobile. I use this word, no? Stop fiddling with your
Like my
buttons on the
playing,
mobile. Yeah,
fiddling means playing
playing.
like
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's like fiddling. Fiddle is also actually a violin. Okay, violin is also called. You've seen a violin?
Yeah.
That's also called a fiddle. So there are two meanings for fiddle. But here it means that we are active. So it is as fit as a fiddle. Okay. We are done with this, and we are done with the grammar portion.
Ma'am,
Now we
like so
only have,
fiddle is can I say
now we, okay, wait, Ishana. We only have chapter 23, which is creative writing. Come to page 132, all of you.
No, ma'am. And after that, there is another chapter.
I know. I'm talking about grammar. That's a comprehension. All of you come to page 132. These are creative writing topics. Okay, we are going to do one by one. Uh, okay. So the first one is letter writing, which we've already done. Informal letters and formal letters. We have done it in
page
first
number?
term. Page number is 132. You remember we have done formal letters, informal letters in this
Pranchu, please mic off.
page.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Pranshu, put your mic off. Okay. So we've already done the letters. Then in the news, we've not done news articles. What do you mean by in the news articles? What are news articles? What will tell me? What are news articles? You've read a newspaper?
What?
Have you ever read a
Yes,
newspaper?
ma'am.
What is
Yes,
it full
ma'am.
of? What is it full of?
Ma'am, the news
Ma'am,
about
articles.
everything, like
Articles.
about the
Article.
country, about our country, about our city, about
Right.
different countries, everything about
So
this.
what is it? It has information, it has news, right? It has short pieces of news of everything, of sports, of our city, of India, of any changes that have come in the past 24 hours in the world or in India. It basically updates you about your surroundings and the things which are happening around you. So these are like short, if you've seen a news article, it's not full page article, right? These are small blocks. You will see it in blocks with different headings, right? Yes, Trisha, we are doing writing chapter, page 133. Okay, news article. A news story is an article, page 103. Look at the green box. A news story is an article that tells us about events around us. It may be about current events, political issues, or real life happenings. A news story should include, now these are the things. So when you are, suppose you, okay, we'll do this activity. We'll become news reporters for a day and we'll report the news. I want you to report one news to me which is unusual, which has happened in your area recently. It can be anything, not just which has happened yesterday. It can be anything unusual that has happened in your area or you have
Ma'am,
come to know of.
Ma'am,
Something like
only
that.
in our area.
No, anything unusual that you've heard of can be made into a news
Heard of
article. What is it?
heard of
Yeah.
her, we can make also a story.
Hmm. So these are the points that you need to keep in mind. It should have a proper format. Like creative writing, we always follow a format, right? When we write a letter, we follow a format: address, date, salutation, close. We have done those points, right? So when we are writing a news article, we also follow a format. So the first line which should come is, to grab the attention of the reader, the first line should be a headline. Have you seen? The headline is always in bold. Tomorrow,
Yes.
I want all of you, to sit with a newspaper,
Okay, ma'am.
English newspaper.
Ma'am, I don't have English at my home because
Get
there is
one.
no teacher at
Same.
I also.
I'm in my home.
I
Yes,
have
ma'am.
English only.
Ma'am, can
Ma'am,
I
in my
bring
home newspaper
any
is only not.
newspaper, any English?
Ma'am,
The
I
moment I, no, 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 stop here, right now, stop here. The moment I say you have to do something, a big no is seen on your faces.
Ma'am, I have newspaper.
Putting in zero efforts. No, no, no. Putting in zero efforts, you will say no, no.
Ma'am, I will do it.
ma'am,
Ma'am, in my home
Both Hindi and English
only
both.
not
So I'll
correct.
bring my English news.
Ma'am, in my
Okay.
home newspaper is
Old
only.
English
ma'am,
newspaper, can I use it?
What was my request? I said, I want you all to sit with a newspaper tomorrow, an English newspaper. Did I say which date? Did I say it should be yesterday's paper? Did I?
No,
No.
ma'am.
ma'am, if they don't have English newspaper in their house, they can print out it from Safari.
If you don't have an English newspaper, go to the website of that paper. Online e-papers are available. E-paper.
Yes.
So what will you type in your Google? E-paper of so and so newspaper. So you can go for Tribune, you can go for first search. I am not going to tell you anything. You first search the English names of English newspaper on Google. Then you go to that particular website. So you will search
And Times
e-paper,
of India.
Times of India. So that, what is it called? It's called e-paper.
And ma'am, as Sunday comes, Sunday Times. In
Sunday Times, correct. It's a special edition, Sunday Times. So, what all do we have when we write a news article? A headline. What is a headline? That gives the reader a quick idea of what the story is about. A byline that names the writer of the news story and states the date and place of the event. Now, when we are reading the format, we will also keep looking at the news article which is given in white below. So if a news article needs a headline, what is the headline of the article here? Mountain leopard spotted. So the headline should be catchy, and by just reading the headline, I should be able to know what is the article which is given below about. So what is it about? Someone saw a mountain leopard, live mountain leopard with his eyes. Okay. And next comes a byline. What will a byline have? A byline will have the name of the person who's writing that article. So if you're writing the article, it shall be your name. So what is the name here? Amar Sood, then the place. So that will be Surat. So if you're writing the article tomorrow, that will go be 17 what?
February.
February 2021. Then is the lead paragraph, body text. Two body text are given here. So what is a lead paragraph? A lead paragraph answers the question who, what, when, where, and why. Okay, this is what it answers. Uh, one second. Renu ma'am. She's there. Okay, I am sharing my screen and we'll just see.
Ma'am, she's there.
Yes, ma'am.
Just let me know whether you can see this or not.
Yes, we can see.
We
Yes,
can
ma'am.
clear. Ma'am, clear.
Okay, now I want all
Yes,
of you
ma'am.
to switch off your mics, please. Nobody will interrupt in between. Number two, nobody will switch on the mic in between. Initially, you will not be able to hear, but as it moves forward, it'll smoothen out. 1 minute. I'm starting.
Lake Literacy Committee presents Writing a News Report.
Ma'am, full screen.
A news article explains a
No,
real-life
ma'am.
event. It presents a lot of information, but does not use a lot of words. Facts about news reports. They're factual and informational, written in short paragraphs of 1 to 2 sentences, uses plain language. W5H belong at the beginning, first 2 paragraphs of the report.
Okay, W5H is what? That is what we just talked about, that we need to answer the 5 W's and we will be able to write the report. So what are the 5 W's? Who,
Who,
it
what,
starts with
where,
W, right? Who, what,
Who, what,
when,
when,
where, and
when.
why.
why.
How many are there? 5. So if we get the answer for these 5 questions, our report becomes complete. So when you're writing a report, please remember these 5 W's. Put your mics off, all of you.
Includes quotations from key people who are witnesses or part of the story, and they're written in the third person, so they do not use I. A news report includes the following: a headline, a photo, a byline, a placeline, a lead paragraph, body paragraphs, and quotations.
Okay, what are quotations? Quotations are, for example, I have gone, an accident has occurred on the road and I have gone to cover it. I'm a reporter, I need to write a news article for my newspaper, so I have gone to cover it. So there must be some, crowd there. So I will go and inquire from the crowd that I have not seen the accident, right? I have not seen it myself. I got to know about it, so I went there. So there must be some people who have seen that accident themselves. So those are called witnesses. Who are they? Witnesses.
Yes, Trisha,
And
please go. Just a minute, ma'am. Trisha is asking something in the chat box.
Trisha will answer your questions later. So there are people who have seen that accident themselves, so they are called the witnesses. And when I talk to them directly, and whatever they say to me or report to me, like the way the accident happened, they tell me all that, those will come in quotations. We have done that in the last chapter. You remember quotation marks? Those are what? Dialogues, right? So that's why it's called quotation. Quotation are the words, the sentences which are said by the witnesses.
Headline is the title of the article. It should be catchy and grab the attention of your readers. Assassin kills Kennedy. Zombies take over the city. Royal birth, it's a boy. The photo will relate to the headline of the news report, illustrating characteristics of the story. A byline is the name of the person who wrote the report. Remember, when you write your own news report, you will use your own name. The placeline is where the report was written. The place the report was written depends on where the incident took place. The lead paragraph is the first paragraph of the article. In this lead paragraph, you must include the 4 W's. Who was involved in the incident? What exactly happened? Where did it happen? And when did it happen? A sample lead paragraph would look like this. Yesterday, Joe Brown was shocked to find a rare bird in his backyard in Brampton. You have the who, what, where, and when. Paragraph 2 explains how and why the incident happened. Paragraph 3 will include at least one quotation from someone who was part of the incident and who was interviewed for the report. Paragraph 4 will include any additional information the reader may want to know. So let's give it a try. School receives award. Note the picture below the headline. Brainstorming. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. Who, Heart Lake Secondary School. What, receives award. Where, Brampton, Ontario. When, yesterday. Why, for community spirit. How, by picking up litter on a daily basis. School receives award. S. Birch, Brampton, Ontario. Yesterday, Heart Lake Secondary School, located in Brampton, received an award for community spirit. The students of the school cleaned up their neighborhood by picking up litter on a daily basis for 2 weeks. The award was presented by the organization Community Giving, who gives out 3 Community Spirit Awards a year. Principal of Heart Lake Secondary School, Stu Smith, said, "I am so proud of the students. They were dedicated. I am thrilled they have won this award." Student Tia Lu said, "Every morning we spent 15 minutes picking up the litter in the neighborhood. Students plan to continue to keep their neighborhood clean."
Okay. So did you understand how the news article is written? All the format points were also given, example was also given. So tomorrow we're going to write this news article in the class. Okay. So tomorrow we're going to practice this. And
Okay, ma'am.
I am sending you the
And
link.
the exercise,
What?
I'm
Idea?
asking that tomorrow we'll do the C exercise, write news stories in the column number
Yes.
130.
Ma'am,
Yes.
of formal and informal, we have to do in note, in homework, or like you will do in class. We will do in class.
We will do it in the class and I will ask you to read it. Okay. One by one, we will read it. Come on. Click on the link and do your dictation. It's just 10 words. And another thing, before you start your dictation and you're clicking on it, group 1 who has to stay back for the listening class, I have also posted an assignment in the classroom, listening skills assignment, which is a comprehension, audio comprehension. You will listen to the comprehension. It is a comprehension about advice on exams. Listen to the comprehension and answer the questions in the Google form given below, and then submit the Google form and turn in the assignment also. Okay. So all those who finish the dictation, group 1, start with your assignment of listening. Okay, don't wait. And the rest of you can leave after you submit your dictation.
Wait, children, wait. Catherine, ma'am, can I do one announcement?
Yes, ma'am.
Children, wait. Listen here regarding maths class. When you come in 10:10 in maths class, so if you can demonstrate the story, you all have heard the story Thirsty Crow, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So what had happened in that, how had happened in that, there was a pot, water in it, and then he put some pebbles in it, right? So if you can demonstrate in the maths class, most welcome, right? So you can, if you can prepare it, come prepare in the maths class. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Now you can continue your class.
All of you put your mics off and just
Ma'am,
post
can
your
you send the link
queries in
again?
the I have no other work, Pranchu. See, I keep sending one for Yashvi, one for you. Anybody else wants the link again?
Ma'am, please send the link in the Google Gmail.
Ma'am, can you send the link in Google Gmail?
No, beta, I cannot send in Gmail. Why? What happened? It's not opening here.
Yes, ma'am.
Kanan, I'll send in the classroom. Click from there, Kanan.
Okay.
Kanan, yeah. 1 second. I'm just posting. Check your classroom, refresh it, and you'll be able to see the link in the classroom. Refresh your stream. Click F5.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
can everyone type in chat box?
yeah. Please type in chat box, children.
Ma'am.
Kanan, you're there?
Ma'am, what we have to do? Ma'am, what we have to do?
Where? Ahmed, where?
What, ma'am?
Where are you asking? Where? What we have to do? Where? What are you talking about? Dictation or the assignment?
No, ma'am, what we have to do? अच्छा, dictation.
What do we have to do? You tell me. What am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do?
Ma'am, he has joined now only actually.
9 class. What we have to do? Surprises.
Ma'am, can I leave for my reading class? Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Ma'am, may I submit?
Please read the chat. Please
Ma'am,
read the chat. Stop switching on your mics.
Ma'am, I see.
Ma'am, can I leave? My test is over.
Ma'am, we have to write in capital. In
Small.
Small, small, all small.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, first letter capital be first capital. No.
All small, all small.
Oh, ma'am, I submitted the listening skills activity.
Turn in also, please.
Ma'am, I have submitted. I can leave. Bye, ma'am.
Yeah. Bye.
Ma'am, I have submitted the dictation and the listening skills.
Okay. Thank you. I have received only 3 listening skills.
No, I have sent, ma'am, my CT is done.
Okay.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
So maths, English, and physics, chemistry, and biology. So ma'am, we have to submit our assessment, right? The homework part. So ma'am, can you use Camp?
Arna, have you finished, beta? Arna and Ahmad, have you finished? You can go for your next class.